can't slide, you can't drive.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's dangerous operation. That's criminal. Whether it's private property or not, that's criminal.
Rum, 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 I'm an idiot. Rum, rum, rum.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TooFast TV. Today we're going to be talking about prepping your car for the winter. So here in Canada, our winters are horrible, and if you don't have your car ready for it, well, your car is going to end up getting a lot of damage. And you don't want that to happen. So stick around, and in this video we're going to talk about all the different things you guys can do to make sure your car is ready for the upcoming season. Stick around, let's go. So the first thing you guys are going to want for your car is a good set of winter tires. Now, some people will say that all seasons are good enough, but if you're in Canada winters, you'll know that you're going to want a good pair of winter tires because the compound of the tires is actually a lot different. If you look at a winter tire, the compound is a lot more gummy and soft than your average all season or even summer tire. So that's going to give you a lot more traction in the snow and in the ice when it comes to winter. And also, the skinnier the tire, the better, because the wider the tire, the more surface area it has to sit on top of the snow, so you'll end up just slipping and spinning your tires. But if your tires are skinny, they'll dig into the snow and create a groove or a channel for your car's tires to go through, and you'll get a lot more traction that way. If you don't want to be switching your tires on and off between the same type of rim, I highly recommend you get yourself a pair of steely rims for the winter. That way, when it comes to switching your tires, all you have to do is take the lugs off and put the new rims on. And that's a lot cheaper than having your tires get swapped off between the same rim, so in the long run you'll end up saving money as well. However, if you don't like the look of steelies, you could also just get yourself a cheap pair of alloy rims for the winter, and that way you still have a little bit of style, but you also don't have an expensive pair of wheels on your car that are being torn to shreds in the winter. If you're concerned that you don't have enough space at your house or in your garage for two sets of rims and tires, then there's no problem. We have tire storage here, so when you get your summers put on, we can store your winters, and when you get your winters put on, we can store your summers. So there's no problems for you. You just have to get your tires and your rims, and then we'll store them for you. So another thing you might want to get done before the winter hits is to get your car rust proof, because here in Canada, especially during the winter, we have lots of salt on our road, and if you don't be careful, that salt will slowly start to eat up the metal underneath your car. So we highly recommend you get your car rust proof. Come over to us and you can book an appointment and we can get that car rust proof for you. So another thing I recommend is that in the winter, we know you're going to be cold when you go outside to clean off your car. So why don't you get yourself a TooFast hoodie? Keep yourself warm. Shameless plug. Buy a TooFast hoodie. TooFastInc.ca, or come to the shop and buy one. So another item that would be beneficial to car guys, especially if you have a car lowered on coilovers, is a set of coilover sleeves. So that way all the salt and the snow doesn't get on your threads and seize up your threads. Before the winter comes, it's also a good idea to get all of your basic services out of the way, like oil changes, coolant flushes, brake changes, stuff like that, because that way when it comes into the winter, you don't have a mechanic working underneath your car and have snow falling on their face. So it's better for you because your car's prepped for the winter, and it's better for the mechanic because he doesn't have to work on your car covered in snow. So if you want to keep the inside of your car clean as well, what you can do is buy yourself a good pair of like WeatherTech floor mats, and then that way in the winter your carpet's not going to get all crusty and salty, and then when it comes time for the summer, you're not going to have a bunch of white stains and crust stains all up in your carpet. So highly recommend getting a good pair of floor mats. So last but not least, it's very beneficial for you to get yourself a pair of jumper cables or a portable jumper, because in the wintertime when your battery gets weak, you might not be able to start your car, and a pair of jumper cables or a portable starter will come in super clutch. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. That's how to get your car ready for the winter, especially here in Canada. If you guys like the video, please leave a like on the video, and please make sure to subscribe to our channel to check out what else we have coming your way. So, see you next time on TooFast TV. Peace.
Jersey. Police impressive.
TooFast TV.
Hey,
Yeah.
he already knows what it is.
I know what it is.
Gang-ish.
So high off this rubber. Your laughter gets every time.
You can't drive. It is what it is.